Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. I don't really remember exactly what we were doing. Aside from burning things down. Because chat egged me on. Something in that gas tank. Or did I put it? Oh, I put it in here on purpose because this is a car that functions. You got it. Let's see if we can find some more gasoline. Hey, Phil. I'm still just gonna blame you guys for it. That's just how that's gonna go. Hey, bourbon. Give me a couple of those. You know, so I can light fires again later. Read map. Get rid of map. Do I not? Oh, I do. I'd say I thought I had found some cigarettes in this playthrough already, and I had. Well, you can't expect me to take responsibility for something. I'm a streamer. I don't take responsibility for things. It's either the game's fault or it's chat's fault. It's never my fault. Hey, more cigarettes. More of this. Did I actually do I have this on already? Nope. Okay. Take a wrench. Already have a screwdriver. Nothing in the bed. Nothing I care about. This van here looks like it's in good shape. Not that that matters because it's locked, but you know. I'm like carrying way too much weight. I should probably do something about that. Oh, I picked up a wrench I don't need, right? Because I see that I'm already have a wrench on my belt. Alright. You... in a lot of these magazines. Not that I'm complaining, but just kind of surprised. That's... Hey, Bastion. Yeah, aqua bottle. Aqua bottle with water. It's a water bottle full of water. It sounds a little weird, but it makes sense. Right, you're having some pathing problems. They'll put water in the, or gas in the car, and he just kind of stood there staring at it. I do it on food. Not terrible, not great. Feel better about that now that we've got some actual food. Actual food in us. Have I checked the Spiffos one? These things are usually, for some weird reason, Spiffo trucks are usually in good shape. I don't really know why that's the case, but yeah. It's got gas, it's got battery. Does not have a key. I think maybe I checked that last time. Now that I stop and think about it. I was thinking about it, to be honest. 1600, which is a little late in the day, but there's stuff to be had in there. I'm actually not seeing the fire anywhere. Oh, it's over here now. It's burning over here. There's some fire zombies. You know, I learned something about a way that the behavior of the game has changed at some point. When I was, this is a preview for the next episode of the One Painful Year series, I guess, because I'm by telling you this. Is that apparently the sirens, the way the sirens stuff works now, if you leave the like chunk that the siren is active in, it turns it off. Which is annoying. Alright, come here, you guys. Yeah, well, that's what I thought happened at first, Phil. Like, I thought that I had left the chunk to go collect some more zombies to bring into the area where they would hear the siren and then hopefully lose interest in me and start going to the siren instead. That was the plan. And when I came back, the siren was off. And the zombies were just sort of wandering off because that's, you know, what they do when they don't have an audio source anymore. And I was like, oh, that's annoying. I thought I had managed to get the car positioned in such a way that they wouldn't be able to break the thing because I'd like blocked the front of the car. Is where that's worked in the past. But then once I'd taken care of all the zombies and went back to look at it, it's Janitor Man. I got in the car and tested it, and the siren was still working. And then I did it again, and then did the same thing again, and it happened a second time. So for some reason, it used to be like, you know, clearly the sound would stop and the chunk would get unloaded if you got too far away, but when you came back to that chunk, the siren would pick back up and the zombies would continue to behave like they always did. At some point it changed. I don't know why it changed, or if it was just a bug, or if it's just a bug, or if it's an actual, like, purposeful change. I guess it's a not that hard way to nerf burns, or siren burns. It doesn't nerf them dramatically, but it does somewhat. Yeah, I got a little bit of practice with this. As a warning, over the course of this stream, the weather is probably going to turn quite bad where I am. So if I suddenly disappear, I probably lost power. Or maybe it'll be fine, but that's they were warning us that there's supposed to be bad storms today. Hey, anybody in there? Come on out. I'm gonna check these two vehicles, so. Well, that I can usually say, hey, the dog threw up, I'll be right back. I'm not gonna be able to have a warning of the power going out. I don't know if it will or not, but we're supposed to get pretty good storms here this afternoon. Yeah. Too bad we don't have the RV mod in, because that would be... That might have been what you were referring to. I don't know if it was or not, but we don't have the RV interiors mod turned on in this playthrough. I don't think. So I don't remember turning it on. And I might have turned it on? Don't remember. Hot in Poland? Yeah, it's been pretty hot here, too. This is a, there was a hurricane that went into the Gulf, went into Texas earlier this week. And it has now passed up through the United States into Canada and is north of where I am right now. But I guess being on whatever the sector of the storm that we're in right now, it's like the sector that's most likely to trigger severe thunderstorms. Because obviously it's not a hurricane anymore, it's post-tropical low is what I think they call them now. I'm curious about that RV situation now, and I have to check. Check in the mods. Check in the mods. Nope, no RV interiors. Oh well. It takes a couple of hours. I can't remember exactly how long each individual is, like a full health zombie, I think takes like an hour or 2 hours of in-game time to burn out. You can see that one of the groups we got is all collapsing right now because they're reaching the end of the line. But Yep, we'll be down to just the dregs here in a second. Oh, that guy with no arms, but a aviator sunglasses was kind of a cool look. Alright, let's check the cars I want to check, and then we gotta get somewhere to go to sleep. A tartan golf cap? You know what? Why not? Apparently I can wear it with my with my other thing, which is kind of funny. Oh my god, this thing is drivable. It's got a key, has no gas, but that's an easily fixed problem. What quality are you? We're at the, oh, very good actually. We're at the mall. Also, oh no, I threw these things on the ground and didn't actually pick them up. Oh no, that's just the sewing kit. Okay, never mind. The mall between West Point and Louisville. Valley Station, that's correct. God, it feels so fast. It's been so much time playing with stupid Sunday Driver that it just feels so quick. This vehicle's a little clunky, but it's got some heft to it, which is nice. How is the? Can I see those two? Is this a trick? Are you tricking me? There's at least a third one. Yeah, there's too many zombies here right now. If it was earlier in the day, I would fight for this because it would be nice to fill this thing up at the pump, but it's a little too late in the day. We'll follow the burning path back to the house that we were staying in on the previous night. Alright, smoke. Food. Shortbread cookies. A second shortbread cookie. Read these magazines before we go to bed. I do kind of want to go inside the mall. Like, realistically, we're kind of done with the Valley Station area for the moment. I do kind of want to go inside and see what's up. See how bad it is. No more food. But first things first, I want to fight for the gas station. Food in here? Yes. Answer is yes. Let's have a mutton chop for breakfast. Everybody loves to eat for breakfast. Away we go. See you, David. Zombies following me. And a zombie's in front of me. Excuse me. You guys managed to follow me all the way to the gas station. I'll deal with you otherwise. Otherwise, not my problem right now. Oh, this has gotten a little bit more exciting since I've been gone. Only one obvious tactic to use. You, Banjo Man. Come stand in the fire. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, sorry. Banjo Woman. There we go. Oh, that jumped fairly significantly. Okay, I was not standing just a little bit closer, or that would have been bad news. Yes, that would have been wonderful comedic timing on the game's part. Alright, let's see. We picked up most of these zombies for the fire about 8 o'clock, or at least the first group of them. 8:20, call it that. Let's see what time it is when they start dropping dead en masse. En masse? En masse? I feel like I looked this up before, but I don't really remember the answer. I want to say it's like an hour or two of in-game time. Hey, Kevin. Dressed for the 90s. Wish I had a shotgun. Really ring the dinner bell. Speed this up a little bit. Oh, there they go. 9:10, so it's an hour. We just lost Banjo Lady. There goes another one. There goes another one. Yeah. Yeah, it's an hour. It's an hour of in-game time. Way to go, Memory. I'm kind of surprised that was still in there. Hey, Isabel. Yeah, and you bring them in staggered amounts at various times as you're trying to collect the group, so then it takes a long time. I'll take what I have back to the... At 9:30, we're losing a whole bunch of them at 9:30, which is the time that we... 8:30 was the time that we picked up the biggest group. Burn out what we have so I can fill the car up with gas. The truck up with gas. You know what I've noticed is that people, and hopefully I'm not calling anyone out when I say this, but over the years I've taken flack from people because I get the words shell and bullet mixed up. Or like clip versus magazine. Every once in a while people give me crap because I get those various terms mixed up. No one ever gives me a hard time about getting saying car when I mean truck. Alright, I need this group to die so I can fill up the car with gasoline. It's actually really hard to burn a gas station down in this game, which is weird. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. It actually would be interesting to try to use that strategically. No zombie. I don't want any new zombies. Go away. Go away. Bad zombie. We're gonna lose the bulk of them now. A few left I'll have to kill. I mean, they're actually probably less resistant to burning up than a real human being would be. Assuming that real human being, you know, wouldn't collapse in absolute abject pain. Whereas it's also it would also be a lot. It would be significantly harder to actually manage to catch a person on fire as opposed to how easily the zombies catch on fire. We don't really burn that, you know, just having it walk through a campfire wouldn't really catch somebody on fire. Especially considering how gooey zombies probably are, you know? Alright, so now I got that filled up. I'm gonna loot this place. And then I'm gonna go over to the whatever you call that place, the mall. That's what it's called. The dry outside, wet inside. Hey, just like me. What is that? Remember that there's a shower thoughts on Reddit that always is stuck in my head for some reason. That was your bones are wet. I know I said it on the channel before, but it's just really stuck with me. It's not a mall, it's a bullet. Mechanics Volume 1. Cigarettes. Take the food that's actually worthwhile. And eat the stuff that's not. I suppose I could put... We have a giant flatbed on this truck we should probably use. Put things in it. Oh, excuse me, zombie. I was lighting a cigarette. Didn't see you there. So this RV, while we can't go inside of it, I mean, we can't go like to the RV interiors part of it. I think you can actually... Oh, it's locked. Never mind. You can actually do nothing because the door's locked. Oh yeah. Yeah, if you want to try to kill zombies with there's two things. If you want to try to kill zombies with your car, it's better to back into them than run into them in the front. And use a car you don't want to use for anything else because it's not gonna. It's gonna run out of durability real fast. Key. Hey, a backpack. Got a proper one. Casual day pack. 70-18. Alright, give me this. Oh, and the gray military flashlight. That's actually really good. How am I wearing shoes wise? Also boots. Man, this zombie's great. Mom's jacket. I don't know why Mom's jacket is there, but it's an interesting thing. Alright, let's quick that on my back. Unpack goes on the ground. Do it all. Oops. I mean, you could probably use like a... If you wanted to deal with, like, run over zombies, if you had like a tank, that'd probably work pretty well. But a regular vehicle, no. It would get all gummed up. Few too many zombies here, falling from the upper levels. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? We're not gonna actually stay in here for very long. I just kind of want to walk around and see what's going on. Still a lot of the mall that has not been touched by the fire. Oh, there's a undead survivor zombie from that mall. I suppose we could try some precision zombie killing and see if I can get that guy. I have to leave this group outside first, though. It's definitely not gonna be able to pull it off in here. Was that the bride? That is the bride, I think. Yeah, that's a katana. All right. All right, we've got 2 targets for precision zombie killing. But we're gonna go outside with these guys first because it'll be a lot easier to do this fight outside than it will be in here. Alright, got damage on one target. Wow, I got her in one, okay. Not complaining, but I wonder if she fell off the roof. I've never entirely been sure if fall damage actually hurts zombies or not, but I think it does. Oop. Yeah, that's who I referred to as the bride. Isn't that what she's called, the bride in, right? Isn't that her name in Kill Bill? It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. Oh, come on. Kill her in one shot. Can't get the other guy to go down. Got him. All right. Now I just gotta get rid of the rest of this group. Let's go back inside and go to the burning part of the building, this group, and anybody else we find along the way. I watched a video on how how they used to get steel or like iron and stuff to make metal like swords and stuff in Japan back in the old days, which is really interesting because they don't have they didn't just have like free metal deposits around the way that they have in a lot of the world, which is part of the reason that they did the, like, you know, folding the metal a whole bunch of times tactic. It's interesting. They had to do this thing where they would kind of like half dam up a river to create these like places where these like little pools where the heavier iron-rich minerals would sit and sort of collect because they're heavier than regular sand, like the iron sand. And then they would collect the sand and have to like melt it down and everything. It was interesting. Whereas you know, in places like England, they just would find big deposits of it in the ground, which made it a lot easier to get. I guess the reason for that is that the Japanese Isles are volcanic islands, and volcanoes don't have a lot of metal in them, so they Alright, so now I have to get rid of the group that I have so I can go back in there and deal with the new corpses that I created. And then after we take care of this and this, I think we're gonna leave. I think I'm gonna leave this area for now. I might come back later, but I've got the most important things that I need from here. Is a good vehicle, a good backpack, and some decent weapons. And I'm kind of getting tired of walking in circles. That's the other part. Which, you know, burning zombies out is basically just walking in circles. Almost there. I think it's funny, you know, because the zombies all die with the same basic animation. When they die from fire, that's always kind of funny because they suddenly jerk back, which they really should just fall forward. All right, we got them all. Yes. Alright, weird zombie guy. I will take your leather gloves. Your mantle is cool, but it's gonna... Actually, the insulation is not nearly as high on that as I thought it would be. Bread, butter, cheese. Somebody was thinking about making a grilled cheese sandwich, it looks like. I don't really actually like that. If I could wear it like open and flowing, maybe. That's also in really bad shape. right, so this thing is capacity 21, encumbrance reduction 85. We got the one we got before was 7018. 2185, so it's definitely better. I always hate that when you find cool loot and then immediately find something substantially better. At least let me play with the new thing with the first thing for a little bit. "14 magazines, unlikely to be important. Mask is messed up. Alright, I don't need anything else here. I will take this. And now this lady, Uma's coveralls. I will take this katana, thank you very much. Alright. Hello, zombie. The katana? Yes. Whetstone. Because it's the antique armory one, so overriding the one it's overriding the one that would have been there by default. Alright, you should not drive too fast. So excited to not be hemmed in by the 30-mile-per-hour limit of the Sunday driver trait that I'm driving probably a little excessively fast. I should probably get better pair of pants at some point. Alright, we're just gonna sleep here for the night, and then tomorrow we will venture out into the world. I want to find to the north of here. There should be a shelter little map addition, which I want to check out if I can find it. I know vaguely where it is. What's our weight? 79 and falling. Process all these magazines. Can I attach this to the... Oh, there's no slot on this bag. That's gonna be the one downside of this backpack, is that it doesn't have a slot for stuff. Alright, so skills-wise... pretty much nothing is the answer. 3. There is potentially a bookstore not very far from here, but I feel like I probably shouldn't push it to try to get in there because it's probably going to be fairly swarmed. It is close to the mall after all. Is there a knife down here? Frying pan. Oh, no knife. I was gonna try and make a grilled cheese, but I don't have a knife. Can't slice the bread without a knife. Oops, went to 3 times speed there for a second. Missed some of the pop-ups if you go to 3 times speed. There, it's a world. It's a world. Excuse me, officer. Would you like to come over here and get killed? Or, I guess, re-killed. Lower than you would think is what it seems like it's turning out to be to me. I mean, there are certain skills that I will probably just give up on once I reach levels that are useful. Like I managed to grind to level 2 mechanics. Spoiler alert, I guess. I don't foresee any particular reason why I would go any higher. Let's get this way. Yeah, I mean, once you've got the ability to hotwire cars, I don't know why you would spend your time trying to repair them when you can just find a new one. Balloon. I actually don't know if I'm going the right way or not. We shall see. Starting to think the answer is no, I'm not going the right way. I heard the helicopter, so I was stopping for a second so I could listen. But it was just the engine noise. This is I think not where I thought I was going. This is not where I was trying to go. Excuse me. I mean, the zombie population here is not terrible, so let's just at least see if we can stop it, maybe. No, I take that back. They just hadn't come out of the trees yet. This is like a part of the map I don't know particularly well. Really spend, especially since Louisville was added to the game, I really don't spend any time in Valley Station. Like, it's mostly the extent of my Valley Station knowledge just comes from that first One Painful Year series where I spent a decent chunk of time here. On my third base. See, I think the shelter's supposed to be right in this area. But I could be wrong. Yeah, it seems like the whole area takes the same loot, same zombie level as the mall. I guess I assume the thinking was that it was like, because you're approaching Louisville, the population gets higher because they're sort of like cruising out of Louisville. That's the only assumption that I can guess from this. Alright, so it was not... Either I didn't find it... Hang on. Are we safe-ish here? Sort of. I'll look at the map. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going anymore. Now I'm just driving around. Yeah, try to go in the back way to Louisville. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Something about making music with my friends. Alright, let's just head north to the wall. I really thought this connected. I thought this was the road that went all the way up to the wall, but apparently it does not. Let's go down this road, see if it lasts or if it just falls to pieces. I don't remember this lake at all. I have no memory of this lake. Probably. Alright, we're far enough away. Nothing's gonna get to me right away. I don't remember that lake at all. Louisville's up there. So we probably there's a road that connects through here somewhere. Alright, let's cruise this direction. I think I should probably go that way. I think another one of those shelter places is over on this side of the map as well, but I don't... Like the first one, I don't know where it is. What is the... Sorry, I just saw a vehicle that I didn't recognize up there. Oh, it's just like a tanker truck. You stop running into so many zombies. Not good for the front of the truck. I missed my turn. Now I'm curious to see what's at the end of this road. So, nothing. That's what's at the end of this road. Got it. We'll have to try and figure out where we're gonna stay tonight. That is a question to figure out as well, but one thing at a time, one thing at a time. Broken down cars. That looks like they forgot to spruce up this bit of the map. It's very plain looking. Sometimes I forget how big the Zomboid map is. Just one of those things that you don't really think about a lot of the time until you're like cruising across it like this and you're like, geez, this thing is huge. Well, here's the edge, but there's no hole in the fence. I thought there was... I guess I was wrong. For some reason I thought I remembered there being a hole in the fence over here. there's a substation. Let's go visit it for no reason, because there's nothing useful here. Just because we're here. An avocado. It is quiet, that's true. Ooh, an ice cream. Any of these gates are open. Oh. Did I install the ladder mod? Can I climb that? Very important questions. Nope. Alright, so we're way out here. Can't get through the fence right now. Let me look at something real quick. I gotta tab out for it. Alright. Just trying to figure out where these where these shelters actually are. Because they seem neat, but they're not that neat if I can't visit them. Makes them decidedly less neat. That one seems doable. I think I know where that one is, maybe? I think it might be like here. But if I'm gonna drive the car along this like forest line, see if we can find it. It's not gonna be great for our gas, but I'm sure it's got great off-roading capabilities. Hopefully I can find it. Porta potty. Anybody need to use the restroom while we're here? Why did I close that? Sometimes they do weird things. Like I closed the image I had open where I was trying to see what was going on. Like as if I was like, oh no, I'll totally be able to find it now. Let me see. Oh, this is just the power lines. That is not what I want. Yeah, the picture on the workshop page for these just have sort of like vague hints. Yeah, 4912, I think. Yeah, I don't think it's. Does it? It looks north of the fence line to you? It was looking to me from my glance at the map. It was looking like it was somewhere. Oh no, you're right. It's right over here, right? I think I was looking at it in the wrong place. No, that's not it either. Where is it? I don't know where it is. I've actually been driving pretty well to today. I feel like run into a few zombies, but I haven't hit any trees or anything. Halfway between the power substation and the highway going east. See if we can. This is looking a little too busy. I was saying, let's see if I could manage to stay here, but it doesn't look like it. Alright, well, just trying to find a place to sleep for the night is going to be the main thing now. Wow, you get going real fast when you're on an actual road. Really thought there was a road on the outside. I keep forgetting how this thing is set up. Alright. Sorry about the aimless driving. I mean, it's not aimless. It has an aim. It's just not a very well structured aim. But I also know that just watching somebody drive around in a car is not the most exciting thing in the world. Where does this path go? The fence again. There's a bit of one of these towns on this side of the fence, right? I seem to remember there being. So it's not a very good place to stop for the evening. Oh yeah, here we go. But it is a place to stop for the evening. Appreciate people looking for me. Stop here for a moment. The gas station on the other side. Not that we're desperate for gas or anything, but important to know. Why are you all dark? Charcoal zombie skin. Oh, it's an authentic Z thing. Are there going to be a bunch of these charcoal zombie skin guys around? Because it's supposed to be like they were burned. Can't get through the wall here. No. All right. Well, I was trying to stop that from happening, but can't I remove the whatever? Jeez. Hey, still pizza on the table. A little stale, that's okay. Oh, there it goes. Don't really want to use the katana this early on with like no maintenance ability, but I'll have it there as an emergency weapon. Oh, hey, we can sleep in the jail cell. Assuming I can get inside. Shotgun stuff. Nope. Zombie, zombie, zombie. Need you to come here and give me a key. Hey, you. Sometimes I feel a little bit bad about scumming this mechanic, but it's just so useful. Not this time, apparently. Anybody else around? Pear. Come with me. Hey. Nope. Jeans though. Take those. Those are in good shape. Better than my camo shorts. The other direction. I have to want to walk all that way again. I actually don't know for sure if it works on burned buildings. I don't know if it stops being stops qualifying as an actual building when it's burnt out like that. But I'll try a few more zombies before I give up. Maybe I need to get underneath the roof tiles. That actually might be something. See if it was maybe just a bed but I can sleep in somewhere further down this direction. Quite a lot of loot still in this place. I really hate that when they put in the Louisville maps, they didn't like subdivide them at all. They'll just say Louisville map, so you have no idea which one you're looking at. Pie. Walked far enough now, I kind of feel like I should have brought the car. Yeah. Leather jacket. Still too hot to wear a leather jacket. Alright, I need to go back to the car. I guess we're just sleeping in the car tonight because I haven't been able to find anything else. Not the end of the world to sleep in the car. It's obviously not exactly what you would prefer, but... little gunshot to help you fall asleep. Oh, I don't know if I think I mentioned last week, but when I ended the stream that I was I had a doctor's appointment to find out about my sleep study stuff that I had done, and it turned out that I decidedly have sleep apnea. So, you know, officially an old man. So that's fun. So now I have to go in and do a sleep thing in the office. We have to stay overnight at the sleep clinic. Which I'm not really looking forward to. Talk about places where it'll be hard to sleep. They called me Like normally my weekend is normally Thursday, Friday. That's the normal days that I have off from work. But this particular week, my weekend has shifted so that it's Wednesday, Thursday, because I have to cover somebody else's shift on Friday. And when they called me about setting up a time to do the sleep, like the actual in-office sleep study, they were like, "Oh, we've had a cancellation. Can you do it Thursday?" Yeah. I said, can you do it Thursday night, like Thursday night into Friday morning? Because we've had a cancellation. And I was like, well, normally yes, but I can't this time because I have, I'm covering somebody else's shift, and my job starts super early in the morning, so I can't really necessarily make that work. And they were like, okay, well, let's set up a time for your scheduled one then. But they couldn't schedule it. Aha, I found one of them. I thought that looked familiar to what I'd seen online. This is one of the other shelters. This is the first one I was looking for. I was looking in the wrong place. So the next like normal scheduled time they had was in October. 45:15. There you go. Which is a long time to wait. So we set up that schedule, and then I thought, nah, let me try this. So I called them back. You know what? Give me that garden fork. I called them back and asked them if they really not enough space for that. Okay. If they could get enough of data that they needed for me to get me out early enough that I could still go to work in the morning, and they said yes. So now Thursday night, so tomorrow night, I will be this is a lot of stuff in here. I didn't expect the loot to be this high. So tomorrow night, rather than going to bed like normal, I will be going to the sleep place to sleep overnight there, and then they're gonna get me up at 3:30 in the morning so I can go into work at 4, and then I have to do a whole shift, which is I'm sure gonna be super fun with what will undoubtedly be not very good sleep that night. But I didn't want to wait till October to get it done, so. So I'll have that story to tell you guys about next time. I feel like having a shelter and putting all the light switches on the wall farthest away from the entrance is kind of it's a bad design choice. I didn't expect them to actually be already full of loot. I thought that they would be empty, as if they'd been like ransacked or something. Yeah, I mean it's not what I want to do, but it is of the given options, it's the better choice. All the various bras that I could want. Oh, guns. Look at that. I think I actually did turn the loot levels up on guns, if I remember correctly, when we started. Because I was like, this guy's a veteran. Let him have some fun with shooting stuff. The roof already has water collector barrels, apparently. Hero Dance 92. Can't go around that way. Yeah, could be. Something there. I thought there was another... There was a door that I'd skipped over. Guess not. Yeah, well, they were marked on the workshop pages map, but I didn't start in this one, no. I don't have a pen. It's like, why isn't it letting me write on this? Oh, I don't have a pen. You can start in these if you want to. I just didn't do it. Can I walk up the side? Oh, probably. No, okay. Let's check the other house. Here's a pen. It's food. I don't need it, but it's there. Here's a knife. It's a interesting looking bed. Oh, they do have an empty one? Must have missed that when I was doing stuff. Stuff. I don't know why it's so quiet right here. Definitely zombies up north of us. Guess maybe they just all got pulled out of the area somehow. For some reason, nice and quiet. Let's go drop some stuff off in the base, because carrying too much junk with us. I'll keep the katana on me. I don't feel like we're gonna need these key cards, because I think that's just because I accidentally left that one thing turned on. This, don't currently need the day pack, don't need the bullets. Food inside. That's just storage. This is, where was the kitchen in here? There it is. There's not really a strategy to this run. It's just, we're just doing stuff. It's a run. I don't know. I assume at this point my thinking is that we'll go to Louisville since we're close and it's be the best challenge that we have at the moment. So M1911 is 45 ammo, right? Yeah, 45. Let's go see if we have any of that. No, this is not a mod pack. This is just a It's just playing. I enjoyed that mod pack a lot, but I just sort of got, you know, we did it for a while. It's time to do something different. Oh, carpentry. It's carpentry time. I mean, maybe, unless we missed it. Nope, didn't miss it. The rest of this. I wonder in the empty one if the fireplace is still here. I would think probably. That doesn't seem like something I would take out in the one that it doesn't have any furniture in it. Here are the zombies. I don't know why, I just suddenly had the urge to shoot some guys. Been a long time since I've done a gun-focused run. Not since Blaze McCool and her father shoots. Those were gun-focused runs. Blaze was less gun-focused than Shoots was, but still got a pretty gun-focused. Yeah, I did the targets mostly because I wanted to make jokes about other content Zomboid content creators, but it also gave me sort of gave a place to go. But otherwise the playthrough was a little aimless. It was like I was working towards a place. It was a thing. Depends. Do you like burning groups of zombies out? Because I feel like that becomes kind of a required in insane levels of zombies. Hey, she made it out. She didn't die. I got her out of there. All the more dramatic for it. fit the... Mr. Truckman, do you fit in this garage? Oh, probably not. Yeah. Your booty... Truck booty's still sticking out there. It's okay. Oh, I didn't include the whatever the mod is, real actions mod. Something I usually include. Kind of surprised by that. Yeah, see, I thought this, from looking at their little map, the little tiny map that they have on the workshop page for this one, I thought this spot here with this little jig out here was this spot with this little jig where these cars were. That's why I drove over here, because I thought it was like right there. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating when it gets so hard to do anything. Is the other one like here? That one that I was trying to find over here? Is it maybe right there, like near these guys? Or is it up in this area? Like it's either here or here, and I'm not entirely sure which. That's a good question. We can try and find out. Let's do some laundry, since we have the ability right now. I crunched his mohawk. Oh. Oh my. Playthrough is ruined. The playthrough is ruined. I crunched his mohawk and I didn't even realize it. Waylon, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Forgot he had it on. I don't remember seeing any The white tidy whities are a nice look, by the way. I don't remember seeing any of that stuff. Oh, hairspray. Can I forget how to do this? Hair gel. I need hair gel. Ah, hairspray's not good enough. Yeah, time to start over. I can give myself a little spruce up. Why can't I give myself like a smoky eye? Oh, there, eyeshadow. There we go. Ooh, the white's kind of cool. Yeah. White eyeshadow. Let's do that. There's a look. I don't have any hair gel. I can't do it. I can't do it. I have to keep an eye out for hair gel. Put it back. Find a mohawk zombie and steal their hair. Why didn't I think of that? It's perfect. Put all your wet clothes back on, so we don't have to look at the fact that I don't have my mohawk anymore. And hide my shame under my tartan. You know, one of the real bummers of the illiteracy, it's a weird statement. One of the real bummers of illiteracy in the One Painful Year series that I'm doing right now is that I can't do like any trapping. Like trapping is basically just not a thing that's possible because you need to learn the recipes from like for basically any traps with the exception of mouse traps. And you can't make mouse traps, you just have to find them. Yeah, it's just so hard to find a good place where there's water. Like, especially in the older parts of the map. You know, we've been playing... yeah, just read the rest of it, whatever. We oversleep. We've been playing in parts of the map that are the older parts of the map. You know, the Muldraw, West Point. Not much water in those sections. Obviously, West Point, if you go to the river. But Muldraw has like... It's storming out. Yeah, I mean, Muldraw has this lake. And this little bit of water up here. And those were both added later. They were not originally part of this map. I think there's actually also, now that I think about it, there's also there's like a lake like right out here as well, but it's off the edge of the map. You know what? Let's live it up. Wait, what was that? What did I see? Oh, rotten fish. Go away, rotten fish. I've got fresh fish. Or frozen fish. Yeah, I'm kind of... Whoops, interrupted my food. Hang on. For the One Painful Year series, I'm thinking about... Like, you know, I started in Muldraw, and now we're in West Point, which apparently we have not seen the map for yet here, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if... I mean, we're a little south of what, you know, we're in this general vicinity. I'm kind of thinking about pushing into Louisville, just because I guess I'm a masochist and I want to make it harder on myself. But, yeah, I don't know where I'm going for my next base. Max Loserman in the big city. Hey, Michael. Now I picture Max throwing his hair up, his hat in the air, Mary Tyler Moore style. He's gonna make it after all. The zombie just attacks him from behind. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna go anywhere today. Except for to go back down to that first house, or the house that's right here, and take a look to see if there was hair gel I missed. No, it doesn't have anything. It doesn't have any stuff in the thing. Stuff in the thing does not have any stuff in the thing. I'm going to stand by that statement rather than clarifying it. I think there's like a barn or something on the other side of this place. Careful. Oh, it's just another house. Okay. Well, that works too. Hey, Jet. How are things? That's a bunch of zombies. Oh, I missed. Hey, Zeno. Has released to go to the relief planet. I'm sorry you dislocated your shoulder, you alright? That doesn't sound like any fun at all. How'd you manage to do that? On my way, hey. Happened in your sleep? Wow. That's not the first time you've done it? Alright. Yeah, I guess they just wanted to make it. Actually, I have two potential answers for you on the map situation. It's either they just wanted to make it so that there were more maps, like to make it harder to collect all the maps of the area. That's one possibility. Possibility two is that when they decided they were going to make maps, because they didn't have maps of Louisville when they first put maps in the game. Is that they decided the number of cells that they were going to be able to fit on the map, and Louisville is too big to fit on in the number of cells. Like I don't know if the scale is consistent across all the maps. But that's actually what I think is probably the case. That the scale is consistent across all the maps, and that's as much of Louisville as they can fit on it. Look, entire sports team is here. Baseball, okay. I think Carpentry Volume 1 is no longer relevant. Yeah. Yes, it does in fact feel weird. I agree. This is a long time ago, but I had a friend of mine that had dislocated her shoulder, and then you know how when which actually might be why Xeno's shoulder is out now. When you've dislocated your shoulder for a while, at least it's easier to dislocate your shoulder again. All right, we've got a new goal for today. New goal for this playthrough. We're suitcase full of money. Well, her shoulder kept coming out after having it dislocated the first time. And on it was New Year's Eve, and we were all out together. It was relatively early in the evening, but it was New Year's Eve, and she slipped. Like it was early enough that like nobody was really drinking yet. Like she was just starting. Maybe she had half a beer. She just slipped on a floor because it's, you know, Wisconsin in the wintertime and everything is wet. Just forever. If it's not actively frozen, it's wet. and in the attempt to like grab like side rail along the hallway, she yanked her shoulder out again. So we took her to the emergency room. Took her to the emergency room to help her out, because you know don't want to have a shoulder out. And we could not. We had the hardest time convincing the medical staff that was there that she wasn't drunk, that she hadn't been drinking. We're like, no, she hasn't had anything to drink. Yes, I know it's New Year's Eve, and I know she just dislocated her shoulder, but she has not had anything to drink. They're like, we're not trying to shame her. It's not a, we're not trying to make her feel bad for getting drunk and hurting herself. Like, no. We understand. You're just trying to find out so that you know for medicine that you can give her, but I swear, she's not drunk. Like, if she was drunk, we would tell you, we promise. That was an interesting evening, because we had to wait on her in the emergency room, and of course she was not exactly the highest priority case on New Year's Eve. I mean, she probably would never be. A dislocated shoulder is not exactly a super high priority case. Definitely isn't on New Year's Eve. Alright, Mr. Suitcase, you're gonna live right there. I'm going to fill you with cash. But, sitting there watching people come in while we were waiting on her to get treated was an interesting experience on New Year's Eve. Well, it's good you had another option at least. Remember there was one lady who came in. Well, it's two ladies. One lady was completely passed out drunk. Like almost dead levels of drunk. And which hints the reason being in the emergency room. And the woman, and then there was a woman who came in with her, because they came in on the ambulance. And they're like trying to get information out of her about this woman who, like, how much has she had to drink, things like that. And she's like, I don't know this woman. She said, I went into the bathroom at the bar and she was just there. And I couldn't leave her, so I called 911. And so, like, this woman had just been left by, I assume, friends? To be found by somebody else. What about this storyline is making you want to get drunk? You know what I want to do? I want to take the propane torch up to the wall and see if you can dismantle it. I don't think you can, but be interested to see. Alright, I need to move all of this stuff. Let's take it all. I need to move all this stuff into actual freezers. instead of just refrigerators where it starts going bad. Just reminding you that alcohol exists. Oh, I suppose I should actually eat something. Where are we at weight-wise? Still 77 and falling, huh? We should probably try and solve that problem. So there was ice cream in this refrigerator over here. It's the apocalypse. I can have ice cream for dinner if I want to. I mean, I work in news, so I can't help but follow it. In fact, I had a period of time when I didn't work in news, and I had a real issue with like discovering that I don't have I haven't developed the skills to find news on my own. You know, like I expect news to just kind of appear in my brain because I work. So in that period of time, for like the first month or so after I stopped working in news, I like had no idea what was going on. I'm just gonna wait until I suppose I should read that rather than just standing here. We should read this book.
The ground rules were simple. 15 minutes for our shutdown, split evenly between the global initiative and anything else we wanted to have. But as you'll see now, we have full unedited interviews. That's not how it turned out.
I've gotten very good. You kind of have to. You work in the business that I work in. I'm pretty good at compartmentalizing, so that the craziness of the news just sort of washes over you without sticking. Oh. That really matters, but I should turn that off. Oh, propane torch, please. Gonna go find out if we can dismantle the wall. Don't think we can. Alright, off to the wall. Keep accidentally driving. Pseudo-accidentally driving too fast. Just because I'm reveling in the fact that I can actually drive it faster than 30 miles an hour. Yeah, I mean that is an option, but it is very, very slow. Because you gotta get carpentry all the way up there, as you say. We also have to figure out, the other thing we're gonna see is if we can burn the wall. If we can't dismantle it, can we burn it? Garden fork leveled up. What'd you get, garden fork? Hasted. Doesn't feel that much faster. You can disassemble the wall. Yeah, they're one of my weaknesses too. I understand how that goes. I should just stop because that zombie's gonna get here before. Switch to these boots. Just as good as the other boots we're wearing, but not as hot. Alright. Sandbags? So what? I can't move the sandbags though, so unfortunately I can't drive into here, which is makes this significantly less useful. Not useful, but less useful. Although further down there's no sandbags, I should have done it there. Maybe we'd still have enough propane, I don't know. We'll see. Well, sure, if you had a sledgehammer. The whole situation is that we don't have a sledgehammer. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough propane for this. Where are you going? Can't do it from this that side? Nope. Okay. Bunch of 45, exactly what I need. I upped the frequency of gun-related loot, which I think I said earlier, but if I didn't. Sniper's Guide. This book is that's for the archery skill, I think. Put that on instead of the tartan. Actually, no. Hang on. Yeah, I can get down with that. That's a look I can be in favor of. Or a helmet. Do we want army cap or army helmet? Whatever goes with the eyeshadow best. That's a good point. I hadn't thought about that. Well, when we get out in the sun, we can take a look. Army bulletproof vest. So that's the hut. Oh, you can't even see it hides our eyes. This is the hat we were wearing before. Whoops, I moved before it finished. But you also can't really see our eyes. All right, peaked hat it is. Hello, Zomboids. Let's see. I don't think we'll have enough protein to... Protein? I don't think we'll have enough propane to take all 3 bits of wall down here, but let's just give it a shot. Yeah, we ran out. Protein. There was another torch at the base, so... Protein and protein accessories. It's when Hank is getting swole, switches from propane to protein. Have it your way. Zombies are starting to show up around here. I guess because of the driving back and forth. I remember hearing something about them working on a sequel or a continuation King of the Hills series. I haven't heard anything about that in a while. I heard them talking about doing it, but then that was it. I don't need all of these boxes of ammo. This torch is empty. You're full, you're full. They're called, there's a series of map mods that are just called shelter numbers, and then they're just numbers. I can't remember if there's one you can download that's all of them, but... But there, it adds a bunch of these little shelters that are scattered around the map. And I didn't realize it, but apparently there's both populated and unpopulated. So you could have them empty instead of full of stuff. Here, I'll show you map mods. It says shelter 2533, shelter 2926, shelters tile set. If I had realized there were empty ones, I would have done that instead of having the full one. I'll keep 2 boxes in the there and rest away. Also put most of these magazines in the backpack.
I've had a wonderful life. I got to be president. I got to live it after my dreams. I dodged the bullet without heart problems. And I really think
It's starting to look dark outside. Weather must be finally moving in. We reached the helicopters here. I closed some doors. Just so it's harder for the zombies to get in here. Alright, where's the other propane torch? Oh, I saw another one. You know what, that muffin's not going to stay fresh for very long. Just eat the other one. Is it really not? I sworn there was another propane torch. Maybe it's in here? This is just military stuff. M16 is fun, but I do not have the skill to use it. Yeah, I don't know where that... I could have sworn there was another propane tank, but I guess not. That's good, Michael. You know where it might be? Is on one of these ones out here. Obviously not that one, because that's the one I just did, but this shelf right here, it might be right there. Oh, zombies found me. Nope, apparently it's just me being crazy and it doesn't exist. Oh man, the helicopter's still here. I thought it was gone. Well, now it's gonna be around for a while because some doofus decided to go outside while I was here. Man, thought you were gone. Go away. You didn't see nothing. You didn't hear nothing. You didn't see nothing. There it goes. Now it's gone for real. Just let him read this book, then we will go to sleep and we will see what the fallout of the helicopter situation is in the morning. Oh, he's hungry. He's always hungry. I just fed you yesterday. Oops, I left that oven on. That was almost tragedy. Ooh, that would have been bad. Actually, it would have been a roll of the dice as to whether I want to be bad. I've definitely left ovens on before and had no consequences. Sometimes they burn the place down. Man, cloudy. By cloudy, I mean foggy.
Peace in the Middle East. Passed a budget that gives millions of kids a chance to
Should have 2 more days of TV, I think. Isn't it day 10 that it runs out?
You got a lot of different moving parts, and you can move them all at once. But you're also more at the mercy of...
I've missed a lot of the carpentry shows, which is kind of a bummer, but that's okay. It is what it is. Alright, let's go see what the damage is. Excuse me. No, I can't see what the damage is because I can't see anything. I wonder what is, if I were to like use the sledgehammer to bust the wall down, I wonder what there is in like this section right here. It's probably just empty space, but I'd be curious to see. Just bust a hole right here. Because it's like, you know, there's wall here. Close to the Louisville map. The metal cutters are for the one of the mods. Workshop. Yeah, they're for the work. Used to cut metal sheets. I don't think I can use them to cut the fence. I forget what the workshop. We need to make one of these. We need like a workbench, I think, to really do anything with the workshop mod. Just hang around the house until the fog lifts.
former President Trump. This week, he hosted his second annual Global Initiative Forum in New York. More than $7 billion was spent to
Should start lifting soon, so let's go ahead and go outside. Or maybe it won't. I'm kind of surprised there's not a whole lot of zombies hanging around out here. I really expected to get jumped pretty much as soon as I stepped outside. Right. Hope this rain holds off long enough that I can walk the dog after I get off stream. Starting to get dark out there, but so far it's not actually raining. I'm really hoping that that continues to be the case for another like 45 minutes so that I can finish the stream and then take the dog for a walk before the rain starts. Refocused on the wrong person there at the last second. I still have not, it's been like multiple years now, I still have not gotten used to the adjusted distance of the audio range of guns. I still always expect them to be much larger than they actually are, like they used to be. Oh, level up reloading already. Hey, guy. Mr. Raider Man. You bringing me a big green backpack? He's so nice. $27.85. 21.85. So the big green backpack is better than the one that we're wearing. Not dramatically so, but uh-oh, here comes the fuzz. It's almost a completely fully loaded shotgun. Don't really need it at the moment, but get a pretty good feel of where the like sweet spot is on this gun. Right there. You can see it like the green brighten just a little bit. Hey, sit down. Not sure how I stepped on him like that, but that's okay. I don't know what you're talking about. I stomped on that man's head while he was already standing up. Is there a grill in the backyard? No. It's like that's usually a source of propane, a grill. These people don't like to grill, apparently. And I might be able to just fit the truck through the gap that we have. But I'm not sure. Hello, officer. Was that better stomping? Did you do a better job that time? Had a busy day. We deserve a treat. Water's still on. Kind of surprising. So I guess I should probably start carrying that propane torch around with me if we're gonna potentially refill it when we get the opportunity. Since apparently the other propane torch is a figment of my imagination.
I interview with former President Trump. This week, he hosted his second annual Global Initiative Forum in New York. More than $7 billion was spent to tackle some of the worst problems in developing countries, such as poverty, disease, and climate change. As part of the conference, Mr.
Not an 1800 show? I don't know when the shows are at this point. They get goofy. I guess we should switch to the green backpack. I like the look of this backpack, I gotta say. So maybe I will just stay with it for the time being. We'll switch at some point, but I don't think we need it right now. Don't need 85 cigarettes. They don't weigh much. They do weigh something. I don't need to be carrying around 85 of them. Never actually put the mark on this map. No. Oh, I did. You're done. This spot. These spots. Gotta be a fire, there it is. It's a little fire. Just to remind ourselves. I suppose there's also fire right there. Looking at that, trying to decide if that is the same size as one of these pieces, but I don't know. Not sure at all. I gotta go somewhere and start finding some money to put in my suitcase. It's just an empty suitcase right now. It needs to be full of cash. Which video was what? The suitcase full of cash? I've done that a couple of times off and on. I think it was maybe the One Man versus Louisville. Maybe the 6-month layer playthrough. Maybe both of them. I don't really remember. I stole the idea from Coco Plays. I was on a multiplayer server with him once and... oh. And there was a, in one of his bases, he had like 2 suitcases full of cash. It is, the video is Dead Wrong Season 2 Episode 5, The Explosive Bomb. I'm gonna guess it doesn't do anything. Be my guess. Yeah, that's a good one, that video. Appreciate that one. I think this might be the last day of TV. We never find out which is better. Yeah. Pancakes or waffles, which one's better? Never know. The one man who could tell us is now a zombie. Good night, sweet prince. Alright, we go back up to the fence, see if I can get this car through the gap. I think the gap will need to be 1 square wider, but we will see. Yep, needs to be bigger. Oh well. So we'll have to wait until we find some more propane. Trying to look to see if anybody had what is the word I'm looking for? Words. A grill in their front yard. That's the words I'm looking for. You know, another way you could get around, I mean, if you can get into the middle section, is to build platforms off of this and then sheet ropes. Alright, I'll walk down this way a little bit further. Why did you attack the grounds? Weird choice. Hey, spears +1. I'd like to believe that this spear is level, getting ready to get its, whatever its second thingamajig is, but we will see. What do you have? Oh, it's just scissors. I already got scissors. I don't need those. Alright, the next encampment area is a little ways down there, I think, so let's just head back. Almost level 1 sprinting. Like I should sprint back to the car, see if we can level that bad boy up. Yeah, I'm gonna shut down here in just a second. Mostly we're just getting back to the car. Don't really have time to do anything else before I need to close up. Anyways, so we will stop here. So thanks for coming out, everybody. Hope you had a good time. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.